Good evening. Actual evening this time. What do we have? More panic, rapid wounded enemies, no defense around circle. Right. I think I set up everything. I think I can run on with that. Alright. What did I do? Lone Scavenger, Omen of Fortress, and Omen of the Engineer. Right, so we scavenge a bit more. Okay, so trying again. This time, hopefully, without feeding my guys without block into a horde of zombies, and also, don't alert the bulkies. Should probably leave those alone. Now, I don't have any restricted weapons. What do we have? You have a druid staff. Right, I've allowed all of the weapons. What do we have? Town militia grants self-defense to inn and house. It is automatically cast on any adjacent enemy during the night. 450 damage? Holy shit. Spiked walls? That sounds amazing. If I assume they trigger at the same time as the ballista. And if I see that correctly, it's 40 to 80 for the... It's probably the normal wooden wall, the strong wooden wall, the normal stone wall, and the strong stone wall. So I'd have 60 to 100 damage. But it is melee damage, which is good. A night and rank SRA gain plus 20 gold on materials. That sounds amazing. A lot of materials. The rock. I'm gonna start with more materials. Because that allows me to buy more stuff early on. Right. Character-wise, what do we have? An illusionist with accuracy and resistance, who is muscular and dexterous. So you have a bunch of accuracy. You don't have anything that specifically yells mage at me. But you do have the field study. So you, friend, you get the ranged weapons. Then we have an elf, who has the crippling punch and one with nature. Ooh, we can do it. Every 15 unoccupied tiles in the haven after 270 gain, 8% experience gain to daily mana region. Current unoccupied tiles 295, next threshold 300. Okay, that's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen, mostly because this is the smallest haven, I believe. Fallen maneuver skills, that won't happen. Enemy with negative alteration is hit. That will happen because, well, it probably won't because of the punch. Exactly one. Yeah, that will definitely happen. So you... Organic armor, but you don't have the vampire. That's a bummer. So yeah, I know that you will take the one with nature. You are gonna be my melee boy. The melee boy later on. For now we're fine. Otherwise, you have plus 12 range damage, athletic for move points and dodge, minus 2 bag cells, that's completely fine. Move points, but less daily health regen, opportunism, and plus 20 health minus 1 move point. Yeah, you are fine with... I didn't know that Chubby gave them a different portrait. That's kind of funny. Okay. For now, we have, right, the bees, this is the movement slow. Put the movement slow there. Then send in some bees. And we can also lower both the dodge and... Avoid generating panic. Okay, in the first round of the first night, no panic should be generated, I'm pretty sure. You're already out of movement. That ain't great for you. Give yourself some more armor. Magic missile scroll I probably won't need. Send it there. How much health do you have? Okay, you can kill him. You just poison this guy twice. And then you move over there. You don't have opportunism on your stuff. The bees! The bees! Absolutely love the bees. And then we'll just slow you down. Give yourself an action point and kill this guy. Unfortunately, we don't have any contagion yet. Can you just jump over here and then have a little spin? Punch him. Okay. Now you can just send that through there and poison the lumberjack. Great. How much? 76. Get rid of his thing. Okay, he dies to poison and send in the bees once again. I hope this guy gets the crippling punch real quick. More move slow. Great hit. Do a spin, do a spin. Have another hit there. Run out of of action points. Wait, what is it? Delete, was it? Yeah. I'm actually kind of surprised that they use delete as the undo button instead of backspace. Yeah, you have some poison. And honestly, just use it. Wonderful. Send in the bee. You don't have the... I should have maybe thought about the fact that he doesn't have... Ah shit, I forgot to read again. Less than 2 punches. Oh well, wonderful. No reading required, I guess. Yeah, okay, yeah, Axe Dude should be fine there. So you can just come help over here. Poison this man, poison this man. Shoot this guy. Didn't even go through the armor. Well, it is a waste then. And you can start punching people, which will be your main mode of attack in the future. Can you kill him? No, but the poison might. You already have 7 actions, do you? That's not bad. This wall has so much health. Poison 1, poison 2. The poison also lowers the move speed, which greatly helps with defending the haven. Okay. That should be rank S, I believe. Coming from 2 sides today, that ain't great. Now, I have the lone scavenger, meaning I can build a house. Oh, prowess has been accomplished. Probably the axe thing. Yep. So now, I need only the claw thing and the traps. That didn't give me... No, it did not. And an A pose has been fulfilled, really? Good. Deal 1000 damage in a single runic staff skull. That was not today. Complete 7 nights. In one turn, apply poison 12 times to enemies using the runic staff skull. Well, sure. Got it. What do we have? Small group, a big group. Choose your destiny. Elite kindled. I feel like that should be fine. We can just poison them. Like, poison will destroy them. Now, what do I take with you? You don't have stun chance on that. You won't use mana. You won't have maneuvers. You don't do anything here. Technically, you could have the Infector Strike, but you will most likely just one-shot most things. I definitely want those two at the end. What else could I use? This is 226 task, that is irrelevant. Bodybuilder for more physical damage. Relentless, because that is just... if he has less and... yep. Do I want the organic armor? For more healing received and more health, which in turn increases the bodybuilder damage, so actually that's kind of a yes. Well, I definitely want those two, so level 1 probably the fatality, because I don't think anything else is useful. So yeah, take the fatality. Then next we take the crippling punch and then the one with nature. And you need move points. And maybe some block. Actually, you need dodge, now I think about it. Physical damage. You're not really gonna do anything else. Now, on this side, we have... steady aim, coagulation, potion throw. You also have the contamination, which is very neat. Before we do anything, though, let's check the night rewards. Pistol. Mithril pistol. 12% critical and 15% critical power. I'll take that. A secondary for him. And then, or we give him a rifle. That's also an option. Give him a gun. That lowers his propagation damage, though. Now, you have quality over quantity, but not the jump one. You have a spiky counter and vampire, but not the... what is it called? Organic armor. You have the vampire and organic armor. Oh, you have all of the really neat... well, not the sprint, but all of the really neat... body things. Except the blood magic. Right, for now. You are our ranged boy anyway. Steady aim for skill range. Longer weapons. A third eye for vision. Ranged opportunist, maybe. You do have a... the rifle does have opportunism on it. Get the contamination. For each negative alteration of a different type, they're affected by... so, up to 75% extra. Debuff stun... oh, up to 100% extra. Sadist, more opportunism. Hex, for more negative alteration time. We need... more things here. That is a bit much maybe at the end there. But the rifle is really good at applying negative alterations. It doesn't stun. Magic fuel, no. Get the harvester as well, I think. Now, what do you need? You need damage and accuracy. Move points never hurt. Accuracy, more critical. +2 skill range, that I'll take. +2 skill range, that I'll take. Well, he's already has massive range. Now, we take the cheer. Actually, yeah, take the cheer. Take the spiky counter. You need shit tons of block. I'll also take resistance, I guess. Resistance. I don't think you need accuracy because most of the shit you'll do is just baseline. Is just gonna hit things. XP gain. You need a bunch of block. All right, build new structure. Well, first of all, let us destroy a house, I guess. Or first build a new structure, a house here. Then we can destroy this house with 3 people. Get us 3 gold mines. 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. 20 gold remaining, can't really do anything with that. New equipment, you get the pistol, you get the rifle. Build some defenses, right. This thing is indestructible, isn't it? Yeah. Meaning, I'm gonna put a watchtower there. Behind that. And then on this side, get us the simple wooden wall. Honestly, I shouldn't fill these corners, but I will because it looks horrendous. I can afford another watchtower. What is the middle here? Probably here. So get a watchtower there, get a watchtower there. Okay, so you, Danielle. I thought that's a woman's name. Anyway. These 2 are gonna defend here, though you can actually probably just go in that tower, huh? Yeah, you kind of can. For now. Oh yeah, we have to watch out. How much range do you have on the watch out? Quite a lot. Yeah, you can basically hit everything there. Wonderful. Good, that's fine then. Right, so the rifle has this thing, which is minus 44% accuracy. Kill 15 enemies or more heroes that haven't moved this turn. Less than 4 isolated targets. Now, you can use this to apply. And then the enemies that don't have dodge, I don't really care about being able to dodge because they aren't. Should have used the poison maybe there instead. You know what? Slow him down. And then hit him. You will have to move. And this is also an isolated target, but that's fine. Gone. Those 2 die. Can you do anything? You can buff yourself. That is probably worth it. There's an elite claw. What do you have? +3 move points. Right. Poison him. Get his move points away. Again. Now he has 1 move point. Poison him again. And then just hit him twice. That haven't moved. In which case, I kind of just want to shoot here. Why can you not hit there? Oh, there's an elite with a mist. Good. Unfortunately, we will not get enough. We will not get enough kills there, huh? We need 3 more, and he will not. He's not able to hit anybody. Except, haha, wonderful. And then 7 or more enemies within 2 tiles from the caster. Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Gone. Just jump over here so you don't get eaten. Okay, there is one of the elite kindled. And we are fully out of mana. You have an aura for 15 block. You yourself, however, do not have block. Can you actually debuff him? Yeah, so he now has move points down, so the opportunism deals more damage. Which we unfortunately do not have enough uses of. Okay, you can come down now. And start punching people. I also completely forgot that you get a debuff when you're inside. Yeah, let's do that. You do have the spiky counter, but you don't have a lot of block yet. I think it's fine if you just stand there. Right, gun. Which is also... oh, fuck. Out of mana. Just, the poison thankfully doesn't cost mana, which is really neat. You also do have the contagion, but nobody in range. The contagion also doesn't get buffed with the... apparently it doesn't get buffed by the skill range. I thought it would. But you having range 1 to 9 on that, that's not good. You need something else. Yeah, that was a failure. Poison 1, poison 2, poison 3. Opportunism 1, 2. Well, that really doesn't deal any damage, no. Kill this guy instead. Deal that much damage to isolated targets. You kill him. Can you execute him? 29. How much? Instantly kills the target. 22 health. Well, that's unfortunate. There is another elite kindle. There's another elite kindle. This one has the mirror shield. Well, that kind of massively blows. Motherfucker missed. Alright, have another potion. Right, so the problem I currently see is mostly just the block on them. God damn it. So he dies to poison. Unfortunately, all of the enemies that would die that I wouldn't want to kill down here with a poison did spawn on the top side. Alright, sure, kill him. And hit here. So he should die to poison, apply the contagion to the next two. This is already not looking too hot. Are you not inside yet? No. Huh. I thought you would have been. Right. Contagion here. Poison. Poison. Shoot you. Shoot you. Shoot you. Poison him. Contagion on him. So the good point is that the good thing on this contagion is that it also lowers the move speed of enemies. You are kind of just dying, which ain't great for me. Yeah, you're kind of just gonna have to move over. And then you are completely out of mana, which also ain't great for me. Anything you can execute, we will execute instead of punching more. You deal no damage to these guys, holy shit. Okay, there's panic level 1. Kind of expected that. Hit him. You are gonna die. You need to poison him a bit more. Poison him twice. Apply contagion. And apply contagion on this guy. And you will now move over to the other side. Because we need to deal with these kindled somehow. Also give him more damage. Okay. You unfortunately can't... Well, you can go there and punch. Maybe I should have put the mana well. So you are causing panic. Stop that. Execute. Punch. Can you kill multiple enemies here? You can run out of action points is what you can do. I just forgot that there's another kindled there. Right, for now. Poison him a bunch. Put a contagion on him. Put a contagion on him. Though all of these just died to poison already, so... Not too worried about that. You deal... How much damage do you deal? 42. Well, only one of them can hit him, so he should survive. Can you kill this kindled? Not by a long shot, but you can get him to die to poison. I'd hoped it would move to the right, but unfortunately not. Another gunshot then. Alright, more poison. On you. You die. Poison there. Contagion. Fucking missed 3 gunshots in a row. How long does this poison still last? 1 turn. Can you punch him to death? Yes. Good job. Now I need those 2 out, because I do need to remain at level A. One more poison, and then just shoot him. And no line of sight, right. I feel like these 2 walls can just go down without being too much of an issue. We are not at panic level B yet, but soon. We are panic level B, fuck. So if I am not mistaken, that might actually mean that I cannot get the not achievement. The thing. Fuck. Here anymore. Which would really blow. Gone, gone, gone. Yeah. Wait, there's one more enemy? Where? Oh, there. Which of course, unfortunately, means I have to restart. Panic level B, yeah. Okay, restart it. Spent 3,000 memories. Huh. Didn't even know it was a job. Anyway. A new attempt. No, we don't have anything here. We do need the claws now. We also don't have any new APOs, I believe. Glenwald, again! The Kindled weren't even really the problem here, I don't think. More dodge. Let me see what our heroes do. We have a Blood Mage with a wand, who is a smoker. He's an elf. He does not have the crippling punch. And he's probably rather want to do magic stuff. Based on less health, less healing received. Yeah, you're gonna be a magic man, I guess. A vagrant. A methodical vagrant with opportunism and isolation, as well as a brute for physical damage. He has a spear! He doesn't have the vampire, unfortunately. Does this spear actually have anything that increases in range? It does. 1, 2, 4. So you could just... This is unfortunately specifically ranged damaged. But you could take this for the undodgeable, which doesn't really help because it's already undodgeable. And then we have a man with an offhand wand. A hunter with skill range and opportunism. And a bookworm, right. I feel like that's fine. Hate starting down here, not gonna lie. Actually surprised we don't have a dwarf. Oh, Epiphanies, right. What do I want? Now, we don't have the... Our elf doesn't have the... He does have the elusive. But we're probably not gonna go for that. What other epiphanies? Zealous aim, if we just play... Do we have someone with the opportunism path? Yes. 2, in fact. You're the god, which is the druid staff. What is your thing? Petrification. After a unit takes damage from poison within a range of 5 and falls below 30 health, cast consume on it, executing it. What? Okay. Do you have the poison path? I have one with I have 2 with poison path. Hmm? Actually, poison and opportunism, and you are the ranged man, the magic man. So the gutted could be good. But I feel like I'm gonna try and take the bell. Because one of the guys with I completely forgot what does the spear do. This is just hits 3 in front of him. This has momentum. This is an AoE, right? And then there's a 3-hit multi-hit, which is undodgeable. You're gonna need more movement. 1, 2. We can actually just poison him, kill him. Hit him with a wand. God damn it. So you're mostly out of actions. In any case, just hit him. I also, once again, forgot to check what's my goal. Avoid generating a panic. Right, we can do that, I guess. 2. 2, 3. Give him AP so he can move. The spear costs 2 AP for the main attack, right. Then you can just do that. Poison, poison. Oh, you can go there. Okay. We don't have any... We do have opportunism on one of them, I believe. You, I believe, have opportunism. From the hunter, yeah. You have opportunism from isolation and opportunism. Isolation... Okay, all of the two-handed weapons aren't that great for isolation because they have AoEs, which require enemies to be directly next to each other. But otherwise... 1, 2, 3. Otherwise, the opportunism won't be too bad. And then have some poison on this splitter. The poison mostly just to lower movement speed. That's already a bunch of enemies. To claws, target within 5 tiles of the fog. That's Probably not gonna happen. 513 to enemies with a negative alteration. Damage to claw, you die to poison. Okay, so we have that. And we can do the negative alterations, I guess. Though before that, let us... Oh, that hits 2! With a momentum. Ooh. That makes it kinda neat. Can we... do that? Do that. Okay, I feel like 3000 damage to claws should easily be achievable. Especially with one more turn. Wonderful. Do jump over there. Actually, no. 3000 damage to within 2 tiles from the caster. Like, you can do that. If you actually hit, that is. And 2 tiles from the caster, yeah, I feel like we should be able to do that. Those two, maybe not. Mostly because we're out of actions. You know what, just fucking punch him. And we have 1, 2... I really like that we started today down here, because that means we can just immediately destroy those stupid walls. It might kill, not necessarily. Okay, 2 of them survived. Fuck. He survived with like 1 health. Can we kill him? No, not quite. Also, how the fuck is this already in the Haven? Well, technically it is. Poison 1, poison 2. You die to poison, you do not punch him. No, he dies to poison. And yeah, you two just die, it's fine. As long as we're at S or A, it's good. A. I need better weaponry. The problem is I only get 1... No, I get 2 Nitro Woods, very nice. Staff, power staff, the offhand boomerang, which does not have the ricochet. I think I'll just reroll these. Ooh, big cannon. How did the cannon work again? Whenever cannon skill is cast, +1 heat for each action point at mana base cost. Whenever heat reaches 7, every cannon skill gets +4 health cost. Increased by 4 for each action point at mana base cost. Fire blast is already cast on the hero. At the end of the hero's turn, -5 heat. The fire blast is cannonball, record jump, order. What is fire blast? Yeah, fire blast around the hero. Undodgeable, but specifically around the hero, which is a bit of a weird because 327, 327, 7 to 21. So you'd have to go basically be inside the enemy group. So you'd have to rocket jump in, trigger it, jump in, and then have the damage take care, and then at the end jump out. I think I'd rather have a sledgehammer for my melee boy. That's a one-hand journeyman's wand, or druidic staff, or a gauntlet. Take the journeyman's wand. So, what do you have? You have level 2. We said you are the magic man. Probably like the blink, always great. You have the field study, which can help. And you do have opportunism. What do I take, or do I give you the staff? That consumes people. Like the staff itself, I don't even need to take the poisonous and the toxic leech. The staff itself already could be really good. Well, the septic shock is maybe not needed. What would I take here? Initiator, I don't have multi-hits. This is within a range of 6, which does include the enemies that would be consumed. Right. You don't need block, move points never hurt. Stun chance, poison damage, yes. Choose your destiny, plus 21 hunters. Sure. Hunters can hurt, but I feel like they're not as bad as Elite Kindle, because even though they can hurt, massively in fact, they do not, and that is the important part. What did I want to say? Ooh, you have volatile reaction and quality over quantity. Get me the XP, you have to jump over, which means leapfrog. Can also target enemies, which is never bad. You have the human ballista, which is always fun. A sprint. Quick reload. You have the critical runes, but unfortunately not the critical restore. You could take these. How many is this? 1, 4, 6, 9, 11, which is exactly how many you get. No, I think you get 10. Maybe I don't need that. Okay, so first of all, sprint. And then the spiky counter. And then you need block. Shitloads of block. Can you not get block in the primary attribute anymore? Oh, well, there it is. Because it feels like real... It feels really rare currently. Opportunism, since you will be poisoning people. Propagation damage healing received, I think, is more important. With a toxic leech. And then I don't actually need the organic armor because you don't have the organic armor is really good if you have the bodybuilder. And you are gonna be a ranged boy, are you? What do you have? You have both momentum skills, which is very good. You do have this. You have the berserker. Do you have the berserker? You do not have the berserker. You have the boom. I feel like you should also be a melee boy. You have minus 20 health, but that's good enough, I feel like. Yeah, make you a melee boy as well. You also have the mana shield for more block, which I just realized everyone has. Night Owl, blessing. You have to cheer. That is definitely my first thing, and then the XP. And you know what? I'll mark this, but I'll leave it for now. Accuracy never hurts. You're also gonna need some block if I want you to to be in melee. Resistance reduction. Yeah, take that. Momentum plus 7%. Yeah, you're gonna be the momentum boy. You will have momentum as no one has ever had. Give you a 200 sword. Have you charge around. Maybe give you a pistol. Or a 100 sword. We'll see. Isolation or stun chance. Most of the momentum weapons don't really have stun chance. Stuns on them. You do not do poison damage. You have opportunism. You won't really do poison damage. Maybe get your isolation. If the enemies kill themselves on the spiky counter, then there should always be some isolated targets around afterwards. Right, you don't replace the anything with the hunters, you just add more hunters. That's okay, it's fine. Get me a house. Rip down this thing. Get me a gold mine, and a gold mine. Then build me new... You do not block vision, do you? Doesn't block line of sight. Get me a gate here. Wooden wall 1, wooden wall 2. I feel like because there's a something indestructible directly in front, we'd want to use it for something that can deal damage, like a ballista, for example. Have a gate here, have some more walls. Okay. Buy some new gear. I don't think we can afford new gear. We could afford simple weaponry. Can I afford? No, I cannot afford. I can afford claws. You know what? Take some claws. Then you get the claws. You get a hammer. You get the other wand. Actually, do it like this. Dual-wielding wands. Alright, so you go here. And here. And then you go here. The sun is indeed fading. That's what happens at night. And immediately they shot him. Use your unblockable attacks, and then we can do the wonderful little action point dance. Within 2 tiles from the caster. Right, go. You go here. Slam. Now what? 1, 2, 3. Big stomp. Okay, we have all of the hits next to the caster. And you now technically can also shoot with us still, if we had the range. Okay. So these two can basically every turn do the action point dance. That's an elite. That's an elite dodger, is it? Well, you're not gonna dodge this, bitch. Well, he can also kind of just tank it, so it doesn't matter. Okay, you you hit him. Fuck. There's a blocker in the way. No, don't do that. What do we have? Target full health. Isolated targets. On less than 500 to targets with ulcerations. That should not be a problem. Action point dance. You are isolated, but not at full health. You at full health. You at full health, but out of range. So we done that. She survived with one, really? Incredible. And then we don't really apply negative alterations, so we also really don't deal damage to anything with negative alterations. Of course we will just run them through, and then run them through, and then have a big stomp. No, not a big stomp. Just stun them. Bonk. Okay, that was negative alteration, but close enough. Hit one. He didn't die. He did die. Wonderful. And then you also have the maximum buff to damage. That should kill in 2. That should kill, hopefully. He survived for 3. Fuck. Well, propagation damage then. Okay, all should be fine, except maybe you, but you can just give yourself some more movement. And they all charge up. Right. Can you... You cannot kill him. 2 hits should kill him, and him. Then we can do the action point dance. And then you can move 1 forward. Hit here. This and this. This might kill, huh? It didn't. Now on the other hand, can you target him? I'd probably have to get rid of the blocker, which means I have to get rid of that blocker. Or I just, you know, move here. God damn it. Give yourself some dodge. You can give him some block. And then you probably kind of have to just go over there. Take these guys out. You can give yourself some movement. He fucking survived that, because of course he did. And they're charging again. Kill him. Then we do the action point dance. Okay, you need to get rid of these blockers. And then you can get rid of this guy. Completely forgot you have the claws. And then you should be able to. Requires a lot of set width. Oh. Okay, so these hunters are down. Rush through them. Stab here. And then you're gonna have to rejoin over there. They are not inside, though they are trying. Bonk. Actually, just move here. Do that. All of the spear attacks cost 2, which is kind of annoying. We're gonna have a big rush. And then a big bonk. Then you can apparently not kill him. But I only needed you to use one of your actions, so we can start this. He survived that. That kinda blows. But it was good enough. Okay, one here. Kill him. Kill him. Get over there. Okay, it's definitely looking better than yesterday. Oh, last attempt. It's the day to fuck. Have a big stomp. Not the direction I wanted it to go. Okay, kill him. Action point dance. Like the fact that this gives damage multiple times. 10% damage on yourself. Really good. Kill here. Kill here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can take out this guy. You also have a better stick, so I should probably abuse the fact that I increase my damage instead of poisoning people. One here, one here. He survived. Wonderful. Down here, hit him. Rush through that. Follow up. Bonk. Can you manage to get over there? Not really. And then there's one more hunter over there, which you two will just go kill. And then you get to rush through this. Wonderful. Yeah, that went a lot better. It should be an S. Yes. I feel like I need a seer really early here. The bell. So we will now always have negative alterations on enemies. An APOS has been fulfilled. Ooh, Flesh Wind, which is the wand one, I believe. One turn hit 16 units using wand skills. Didn't even need to be on one enemy. On one guy. Technically, it's possible if you get multi-hits and the specialist set, so you only have one thing, so you can use the magic missile 3 times and hit up to 9 enemies with it. Or up to 9 times, rather. 20% are replaced by Lancer. Grants the Gutted. which has a unique perk. I'll get the drill. I think I get the drill first. Now, I do still have an epos running for killing lancers. Ripper, Guardian, Cursed, Extended Reach, here. We're using attacks with armor piercing. I don't think I have too many weapons with armor piercing. I think my hand crossbow is the only thing I have that's armor piercing right now. Do you have armor piercing stuff? No, you're poison, undodgeable, isolation. You also don't have undodgeable, you're offhand. Do you have undodgeable? Armor piercing? No, you do not. Reroll me that. Scepter, offhand, hand crossbow. The axe doesn't have armor piercing. Unblockable, damage, stun. And this is opportunism. Is armor piercing that rare? Like, doesn't the spear have armor piercing? Does the spear have armor piercing? This doesn't have armor piercing. Momentum, undodgeable. No, it doesn't. Who gets the bell? Like, I think I give you the small hammer in addition to the big hammer. You have opportunism 8%, which I think the hunter has 16%. Are you gonna be a momentum boy? I think so. So momentum definitely requires these three. On this level we can also still take you though, which is great. Get yourself some block. God damn it. It really doesn't want me to have block, but it gives me a lot of momentum, so I'm happy with that. Meaning you now need a weapon with momentum. Thankfully, we just used up a spear. And you get a bell. Which does nothing except have that one skill. Right. And that means I have to make sure that the enemies actually die when they still have that stuff. You get yourself some mana, because you are gonna be just in the city. Resistance reduction. You have the sheer power. Meaning you don't technically need resistance reduction. Do you have anything else that gives resistance reduction any use? Not really, but you have a hex. Opportunism. Daily mana regen. And XP gain. Then grab the book instead of the crossbow. Meaning we currently don't have anything. Or anyone with armor piercing. You are now gonna have armor piercing weaponry. Sell, sell, sell. Is there anything here that's armor piercing? No, does not look like it. Right, this gives yourself block, which is really funny. But not armor piercing. You have armor piercing weaponry, I believe. Yeah, the adamantium crossbow with the impaling bolt. Is there anything else that's armor piercing? I don't think there is. I think it's literally just the two crossbows. You're unblockable and undodgeable, but that's it. Do I take the crossbow just so I have... Yeah, take the crossbow. Give it to this guy. Instead of the wand. And you're just gonna have to use the impaling bolt a bit. you can have another level up. Get the avid learner. You need block. You need block. Fuck. Skill range. That triggers on the opportunism. Here the hammer. And it is for this hammer is really good. Like skill range is really good for this the steel sledgehammer. So let's go take that. Unfortunately, it does not work on the poisonous or the toxic leech. But, whatever. It does work on the human ballista. Okay, build new structures. Get me a seer. We will need that. Get that over here. And then immediately just repel the mist. Then we can still do this. Build a scavenger's camp. Let's say over here. And we can build some defenses. Now, we are gonna be up here again. Repair our walls, get rid of this barricade. Right, do that there. Actually, I feel like I want to get a catapult. The catapult, I believe, is armor piercing, isn't it? Are you armor piercing? No, you're undodgeable. The heavy ballista is armor piercing. Get me a catapult. I feel like here is a good spot. And get me... I can't afford another ballista, but we can get... traps. Okay, that was a bad trap. I should probably not put that there. Just put some traps around. Are you armor piercing? No. Undodgeable. Hammer, spear, and crossbow. That is everything. Right. Off I go. To the walls. First trap has triggered. Lovely stuff. Now, can you just immediately... Oh, the fireball is armor piercing. Boom. You... fucking missed. Bonk 'em. Okay, fireball is armor piercing. That is good to know. Do I just... Nah, do not just throw in a lightning bolt. Kill the splitter. Isolated target. Target within 4 tiles from the caster. Yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. And we killed everything in range, so you can just kind of just stand there. Oh yeah, you have the bell. Curse wish. Okay, so you know what? You're gonna be over here. You deal with this side. Blow him up. $220, so you'd have to do this twice. But that's fine. I feel like with that I already have the E-post on. No, undo that. You stay here. You move over there. And with that, the E-post should just definitely be done. Have a big bonk? Or have a small bonk? This is unblockable. These guys do have quite a bit of block on them, don't they? I do like the hammers. I'm not gonna lie, the hammers are kind of fantastic. I feel like though, all of the two-handed weapons, the single-handed version is generally just better. Like, one-handed hammer, better than two-handed hammer. One-handed sword, miles better than the two-handed sword. Can we have a big stomp then? No, I'm out of action points. Can we? We can poison you. We can poison you again. We can curse spell you. Poison you again. Hit you. And you're out of action points. Give yourself some dodge. And now we begin. More fireballs. No, that not worth it. What? Why do you have such a weird thing on your helmet? Lightning bolt. Absolutely love it. Probably, the book is probably my favorite magic weapon. Oh yeah, we didn't have that. We have not done the hasn't moved one. You're getting kind of wasted here. Can you just fireball over there, please? Fireball. Boom. Absolutely massive. Yeah, just lightning bolt over there. And then hit him. How much armor do you have? Like, doing this twice is actually kind of like less work. Okay, we can now. Target at 6 or more tiles away from the caster, which this one is, with negative alterations. Kill him. And then we can hit you. Again. To kill even more. How much time is this? It is fulfilled. Okay, so we've done this successfully. Okay, so you are gonna need to start smacking folks. The problem is you can't very well deal with these guys. Give yourself some more armor. Are they armor piercing? They are armor piercing. Why is their spear armor piercing but mine isn't? Okay. Bonk. Jump over. Can we hit him with a big stomp? Don't look too, especially if you do that. Big stomp. Yeah, you're gonna have to do that. And move over here, I guess. So you're just gonna die, you're gonna die. These two, they're just not gonna do anything. Because they're forever... They're just gonna be forever frozen in time, I guess. Which reminds me, I can use that thing twice. I should probably do that. Ah, I fucking love the book. Kill both of them. Kill this guy. Okay, so you should be... I forgot. This is undodgeable, but not armor piercing. I'll just send it. Okay, and then you can hit him. Poison him to death. So he just dies to poison. We're gonna need a temple. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely need a temple. Range damage to target with a negative alteration. I completely forgot that I have to use that on targets that are close to each other. Can you just... Okay, so that was done. Poison him, shoot him. You can apply negative alterations with this thing. So just go do that. And we've done it. But we do not get the Covenant bonus because I've been too slow. And then we just have these guys up there. Come on, stun him. Oh. Alright. More move points lost. And yeah, they've basically just been standing up there, doing nothing. Oh yeah, you died to poison, it's fine. It is an A, that's good enough. 198. That's a small group, that's a big group, okay. Get me Toxic Leech. Even though you currently aren't toxicking people, but it's fine. Resistance reduction, really need more move points. Like, he's already doing shit tons of damage. And I feel like you can absolutely just hold this wave, but you're more useful there, I'm pretty sure. Then, our A post has been fulfilled. Extended reach. Wonderful. All melee skills have one additional range. The question I have is it on all melee skills? Or just on skills that can be extended with range? Because if it's the second, that doesn't make sense, because those aren't technically melee. Move points. Propagation damage, healing received critical power. You do need healing received, I guess. The Relentless, does it help you? I feel like I don't want you to be the Relentless guy. We need to get you some way of healing, so have the Toxic Leech. And then you're gonna have this next, followed by those two, and then the Potent Toxin. Right. Choose your destiny. What do we have? Increase chance by 50%. Sure. Action points. Yes. Propagation damage. Like, you will not have propagation forever, in that which case it's not really useful. Get you more momentum. You, my friend, need a sword. Not reward 1. No swords. Bunch of block. I'll take that. A longbow. I don't have... Oh, a longbow with an action point on it. Yeah, I'll take that. You go over here, you go over there. You have a new loadout. You take the longbow in addition to the spear. Would love if you could get a better spear. Or I just buy you a sword. That's also... Why is it a dragon head? Okay, other question. Why shouldn't it be a dragon head? Right, get me a house. Actually, I can... Can I loot? How many workers do I have? 3 out of 3. Right, so... Loot away this thing. Then... Get me a house. Then... Push back the mist. Upgrade the seer. So we have archers and splitters, both of which aren't that bad, I don't think. Temple. Have a heal here. Because you will most likely be closer than this guy. Build new structures. Get me a mana well. 1 and... I don't want that there because there's probably gonna be a ballista. This would block. Get it here. Get me a scavenger's camp. How many workers? 0. Okay. Build some defenses. Right, so what I think I'm gonna do is build a mounted ballista there. Have a gate next to it. And then some wooden walls. As well as some wooden walls here. As many as I can afford. Alright, I have equipped my guys. Oh yeah, free actions. Mana. Here. As well as mana here. You should probably not stand there. Okay. I should have maybe moved out a little bit more. Can we have a stun? We can. Snipe? No. Shoot him. This does what? Minus 300 armor and minus 24% dodge. Kill 2 enemies or more. Isolate the target. Target at 9 or more tiles from the caster. And have your heroes get hit 20 times or more. I kind of would like to avoid that. You have 2 to 10. So we've done that. Very nice. Perfect. You have so much movement, it's great to see. Well, we... Actually, you know what? Move over here and just hit the archer. Wonderful. Okay. Now you are my one boy that I'm worried about. You don't deal enough damage, huh? You deal less, yeah. Motherfucker. Hit. Well, aren't you all well in a line? Absolutely fucking love this. Stupid blocker. I still would prefer if my heroes don't get hit 20 times. Actually, can you jump over that? No, you cannot. Right. I thought that might be the case, but I'd hoped otherwise. Also, what we're gonna do now is do this. Can you kill him? Maybe. So this guy now has all of the debuffs, except poison. And if he dies, he will give all of the debuffs to everybody else. Unfortunately, I cannot kill him this turn. But that with a weapon that has opportunism on it would probably go real hard. To deal that much damage to claws. Yeah, I can do that. I'm sure, I think. Have a big stomp. Love it. Absolutely love it. Unfortunately, you're kind of stuck down there, huh? Right, can you shoot him? Not quite. You have so much movement, it's great. For fireball, we don't have enough for that. Another beautiful line. You need more action points. Absolutely smashing. Alright, what we're gonna do now is you jump over here. You use this on that guy. Give him some more debuffs. Kill him. Then kill him. Fuck. Can we apply poison in any way? No, we cannot. Can we stun him? Well, that blocks line of sight, so that's a no. And you can also not give yourself more movement. Right. Can you kill this splitter? No, that's a definite no. So what do you have? You have -2 move points, -21 block from being wounded, plus 50% damage. 50% resistance down, 400 armor down, 80% dodge down, -100 block, contagion, -5 move points, -72 dodge, and -900 armor. Unfortunately, last two only for one turn. For 2 turns in total, but 1 turn remaining. One, two, three. And yeah, shoot him. That was a mistake. That was a massive mistake. I kill 18 or more isolated targets. I don't think I have that many isolated targets. That was a mistake as well. Just kind of fucking up right now. Bonk and bonk. Hit them with that. Hit them with that. Hit all of them with this. I have a distinct feeling I need more heroes. I have a distinct feeling my main problem currently is that I don't have enough heroes. And with that, I don't have enough action points to do the things I want to do. Negative alteration, yeah, it's probably not gonna happen at this point. That, and I lack a little bit of damage. Oh well. You're a problem, aren't you? I feel like I kind of need the Omen of the Wanderer. Or maybe I just need to not throw that much shit into... You know what, just hit him with this. You did no damage. That's no good. He has so much block. Okay, yeah, I needed to keep the... Big stomp, big stomp. I needed to keep the bell for this guy. I feel like the first night is fine, the second night is fine, and the third night, I just straight up need a fourth hero. And this one's already a B, so we cannot do it anymore. Well, I got one A-post done. Let me see. Glenwald. Customize. We have 7 points in total. If I just take the Omen of the Outpost for 50% health, that's 10% health less. But... it is also 2 points less. Actually, these two are probably just more health than the Omen of the Fortress, huh? Anyway, what I truly want, though, is... What is it? The Omen of the Wanderer. +1 hero. I still do want more health, so I think I'll take the Omen of the Outpost. And not the Omen of Many Cannons. +1 item reward roll. Better gear. Death denial. Everybody just has the crippling punch. Omen of the Vulture would be good. Tainted Harvest doesn't help. All of the many things don't really help. +30 gold. More health. Virtunism, isolation. +1 skill range could be neat. Honestly, maybe the Omen of Restraint. Yeah, let's try with that next time. But for now, not gonna start one now because I won't manage to do it today. As such, well, thank you for watching. If anybody ever gets this far, hope you have a nice evening. Hope you have a nice Sunday tomorrow. Hope you have a good night later on, and I hope you have a nice new week. And for now, goodbye.